Hello, Jen here with a layout for the Build a Page series. I also created this layout for a Wild Whisper Facebook Live. That's why you see the angle of my camera is a little bit different here, and I'm filming in portrait rather than landscape. So it's a bit squishy, but it's because this was a live, so it was filmed with my phone. And this is the way that you have to orient your phone for the Facebook Lives to show up and look right on the live. So I'll leave the links down below to the Wild Whisper page. And if you want to kind of check this video out and hear me in real time talking and explaining what I'm doing, by all means, please go and check it out. There's lives there every week. So if you want to come and join me and Sarah and Caitlin, we would love to have you. Hop into the page. I'll share the links. But for this, I just kind of wanted to show the process and show you what I do with this particular page kit. You watched me build the kit, so I wanted to share how the layout turned out. So what I decided to do for this page kit was following the Scraptember prompts. I had the monochrome prompt from the 18th, and then the prompt for the 19th was a diagonal design. So I combined the two of them and decided to kind of build my kit around this really pretty kind of peachy pink color. And that led me into picking some Wild Whisper stuff. My kits were all kind of reusing, mixing up and reusing my July kits. Anything that was left over from my July kits, I dumped them all out onto my desk and essentially turned them into 5 brand new kits. I pulled a few things here and there from my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit, which you can actually see at the top of my screen. The theme for September is earth tones, and so if I needed any full 12 by 12 pieces or anything that was just sort of neutral to beef up any of the pages, I did pull some of that stuff out. And then for this kit, when I picked that kind of peach color that you see in this background paper, that's a cocoa vanilla paper. As soon as I decided that that was the color I was going to go with for this monochromatic layout, I went into my How to Kill a Kit with Style, or sorry, not my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit. I went into my Wild Whisper kit and pulled out the In Nature collection, that little tiny strip of paper that you see to the right hand side that looks like it has some lines going on it. It's like peach, and then there's a little bit of some darker colors going on it. That happened to just be sitting on the edge of my kit, and it reminded me that this color features in the new In Nature collection. And so that's what I did. I went and pulled that out and cut some pieces from the cut apart sheets and just grabbed some of the elements that had this peach color to it. I will leave a link down below so you can head to their store if you want to check out the In Nature collection. They also have a new moving collection, which is really, really cute. And they have a 60% off sale going on right now. So definitely go ahead and check that out. You can use my discount code DTGen to save some money on all the new stuff and anything that isn't on clearance, but the clearance sale is amazing. They have some really gorgeous stamp sets that are 60% off right now. So run to their store. But definitely use that discount code if you want to save some money on this new In Nature collection. The other page I pulled out from that collection is this paper right here. So it's a black and white floral. And it matches one of the florals that I cut from the cut apart sheet because the flowers in it are the pinks that I was going for. But with this black and white one, I thought it might be fun to do a little bit of smushing and kind of bring that color in with some watercolor and just have a little bit of fun and play around. Obviously, when I'm creating a live, it's kind of nice to do some things like that. And I love how that paper turned out. And I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm kind of excited that I was able to match that. Essentially, I took some warm colors, warm reds, a little bit of pink, and then just added little by little some warm yellows and just the slightest touch of an orange. And I went really, really kind of soft with adding in those colors until I felt like I had mixed something that when it was nice and watered down was going to be that soft pinky peach color I was going for. So it worked out pretty good. I did test it. I showed you how I kind of tested it on just a piece of white cardstock to make sure it was, within the right family range for the color I was going for. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of how well I was able to match it. So once I got those papers down, I essentially just tore the papers and kind of created a bit of a layered effect going diagonally across my page. I'm working in my travel album from 2022, so it's actually a 12, I think I measured, it's like 12 by 10 or 12 by 9.5, so not quite a full 12 by 12 sheet. It doesn't quite have as much real estate, so I feel like sometimes I have to condense things and kind of work on how I want to make everything fit onto this page. And so the diagonal was pretty easy because I could just use scraps and kind of manipulate them to fit them across that diagonal. And I just add a little bit of tearing so that they have some texture to them, and pretty kind of simple and basic. And then here are the little cards that I pulled from that cut apart sheet to kind of add in and again bring in more of that color. And because I knew that these cards had black writing on them, I went ahead and did a little bit of stamping with the In Nature stamp set so that the florals would all match. But I just wanted to bring some more bold black color kind of spread across that whole diagonal, just so that the words didn't stand out more than the photos did and everything felt a little bit more balanced. So a little bit of that stamping created my layers. Then I added my cards and my photo. The chipboard sticker that you see, it says beautiful on it. That came from a Dollar Tree sticker sheet. And some of the other little stickers that I wanted to use, you saw me pull them off of their sheets and kind of pop them onto my little metal container up at the top of the screen. I will totally forget to grab those and use them. Again, this was created during a live, and sometimes you start talking or you get a question and you're explaining the question, and then you realize that an hour has gone by and it's time to kind of wrap things up. And so I totally forgot to start pulling those off and add them to my layout. So at the very end of this, I will actually come back live and show you my layout with all of those stickers and everything added. So stay tuned for that. But what I did here is added any of those little things that I kind of had right in front of me that I wanted to remember. So that beautiful, and then a flare that also came from Wild Whisper that matches the collection. Here I'm adding some sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps in all those same shades of pinky peaches. And that floral, I decided to fussy cut it out and kind of tuck it in. And there are some pops of blue and green in that as well, but I put them right by the picture. And so I figured if they do happen to stand out a little bit too much to your eye, at least your eye is drawn to the photos. And that's kind of the whole theme or most prominent feature of the layout anyways, the thing you want people to be drawn to. So that's where I put those florals, and then that way your eye will go to the photos. They don't get lost. And then I splattered with some rose gold Vicki Boutin glaze, and that is it. So I'm going to pop in here probably with a little bit of live just to explain where I added everything. But that is it for me for now. So here I am. All right, so here is my layout with a few things added to it. So all those stickers that I pulled out that I had sitting right up here, just tucked along this edge, I went back and I decided to add them. I know in my live, if you watched the live, I kind of realized I had forgotten them once I put some of this stuff in there, the cards, this card, the title, and then this piece here, and I just kind of thought, well, it's, you know, a lot. There's a lot going on, and as I was ending the live, I realized I forgot all of those stickers, but I did go back in and tuck them in. So I've got this one here that says awesome. I've got this little label right here. A couple of them right here. So a tag and then this love. Oh yeah. I've got this little sticker down here and a label in behind it. This little sticker says, "This is our happy place." This sticker right here. Was there anything else? Oh, little flower right there, little chipboard flower. And then I also found these really dimensional fabric. They're like a felt fabric rosettes. So I decided, you know what? I've been holding on to them for many, many years. I'm going to throw those on there too and just bring in some other fun, cool texture. So that is my finished layout. There's the sequins. So pretty. You can see now the rose gold splatters and drops along here. And over here you can see watering them down has just made them a little more absorbent into the paper and a little less kind of metallic. And so I think they turned out beautiful. And that is my layout. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I probably am not going to do too many of these, but if I do layouts on my lives, I think I'll go ahead and post them. So if you're curious, you can grab that and kind of take a look. I might also do them extra sped up and put them on Instagram and TikTok as well. So if you prefer to kind of see them that way, really, really short and quick, they will probably be up there too. So yeah, that's it for me. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you guys are all having a lovely day. We'll talk to you again soon. Happy scrapping. Bye.
Bye. Thanks to me. To my channel.